Well, this is sad because right about now, the state of Illinois is essentially digging under the couch cushions for some spare change. Stunned that his tax hike on businesses and individuals did not raise anywhere near the millions he had hoped, the state's Democratic governor is now apparently pushing internet lottery sales to do the trick via a credit card. To former Office Depot CEO Steve Odland, who's no stranger to crunching numbers and probably could have saved the governor the time and the effort by saying the numbers don't add up. But here we go. That's a pretty desperate move for the governor, don't you think?
Well, clearly they're looking under rocks for money. They need cash, and this latest move is to be the first state to allow online lottery sales, and maybe they'll raise a little bit of money. Their hope is that they'll get more people from Illinois playing the lottery, and so therefore they'll get more revenue. You know, some of the merchants think that they're going to actually take the revenue and just move it around, and that some of these convenience stores and other people who are currently selling lottery tickets will make less. But look, the issue is they need money. They have taken a strategy to raise taxes and raise spending, and they're out of money, and this strategy is not working.
Then what would you advise? I mean, you obviously built a juggernaut, and you didn't do it by constantly raising the price of items. You were competing with Staples and Office Max and a host of others. I mean, how you had to distinguish and differentiate. How do you advise the governor, any governor, Republican or Democrat, how you do that?
Clearly, they have to cut spending and they have to cut taxes. A survey of CEOs just a few months ago ranked Illinois at the bottom of all the 50 states in terms of business friendliness. If you look at their taxes, business taxes are among the 5 highest in the country. And
but
now
Steve,
you have the governors.
Would that get you to rethink going to a state? I mean, now, of course, you're all over the place. You rapidly expanded the company. Did it make a difference where the taxes were or no?
Well, look, you've got the state of Wisconsin and the state of Indiana actively advertising to get Illinois companies to move, and it's working so much so that Illinois now is giving tax breaks to try to get companies to stay. Sears is an example of that, where they were going to move their headquarters, and Illinois needed to buy them back. So they need to cut their spending. They need to get their fiscal house in order. But this is just one sample that's going on around the country. Okay. Next week, the United States is going to become the #1 highest business tax country in the world when Japan finally lowers their taxes. So this is a microcosm of what's going on in the United States. A high tax, high spend situation strategy doesn't work, and it's chasing businesses out of the states in the case of Illinois and out of the country in the case of the United States. And we need to reset and lower these taxes.
You know, actually, you should consider running for an office. Any office yourself. Steve, thank you very much.
Thank you, Neil.